Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Blog Talk Radio.
Well, good evening, folks, and thank you for tuning in with me once again to another edition of True Conservative Radio. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, I want to thank you all for tuning in with me. It has been some time since I conducted a broadcast here on the Blog Talk Radio Network. And frankly, folks, the reason that I haven't done a broadcast here is because I'm jaded. I mean, I just don't even see a need to continue to come up on here and to conduct a broadcast, because it seems to me, and anybody else of rational mind, it seems to me that everybody has just bowed down to the communization of America. I mean, everybody's just bowing down. They're on their knees right now, just begging for their own damn socialism. They're out here begging for their own damn communism. And the more and more I get PO'd about it, the more and more that I get upset about it, the more and more I scream about the damn thing. It seems like everybody's just sitting there tickling their ass cracks, thinking it's a great day, thinking that this is some sort of social evolution, that, you know, this is some sort of big change happening out here. But it isn't. There is no big change happening here in the new communist America, folks, and that's why I haven't been up here very long. In a long time, I should say, is because why bother? That's what I feel. Why bother when you got a bunch of liberal, long-haired, left-wing, bedwetting hippies out here? They're completely happy with this garbage. They're completely happy with all the communist crap. And, folks, I'm sorry for those folks out there who were expecting broadcasts, who are out here expecting to hear True Conservative Radio. I am sorry, folks, but I am just depleted. I am depleted of political energy. I am depleted of any kind of faith that the American people are going to somehow wake up out of this ridiculous Karl Marx worshiping funk, and they're going to realize that they live in a constitutional republic. But I've lost all faith in that, folks, because, I mean, look at what's happening here. Not only did this ridiculous stimulus package pass, but now they're trying to shove more spending down our throats. And what are people doing? They're on their knees. They're saying, please, go ahead and do me up the tailpipe one more time, please. And, folks, this is not America. And, of course, the Republicans are getting in on this, too, folks. That's why I dropped the Republican out of my name of this program 2 years ago, because I saw the liberalization of the Republican Party, and now it is more apparent than ever. Just recently, we had this ridiculous buffoonery who's the supposed new mouthpiece of the Republican Party. This stupid moron named Michael Steele, whatever his fruity-ass name is. He's now become the new mouthpiece of the Republican Party. And what does he do out here? He puts his foot in his mouth. He tries to, usher in at an even more rapid pace the liberalization of the Republican Party. And I've said this, folks. I've said this from day one, and for all you ass clowns that don't believe me, you check out that damn archive. That's why it's there. That's why every one of these damn shows are time, dated, and stamped. I've been saying this for 2 years, you morons. 2 years I've been saying this. And now that it's ushering itself in, now that you have the liberalization and the communization and the socialization and the liberalization of America, all of a sudden you've got various people starting to ask themselves a little bit of questions. Now that jobs are being laid off by the thousands, unemployment is going up to 15-20% in some areas of the country, now all of a sudden people are getting a little bit interested about the political situation out here in America. How convenient, folks. All right? How convenient all of a sudden now that everybody's suffering And I've been saying this for 2 years, folks. All you ass clowns that have been critical of me, all you Republicans, all you damn Democrats, you liberals, you communists, you socialists, all you pieces of crap. I've been saying this for 2 years on this Blog Talk Radio Network. All right? I've been saying this for 2 years. This is what I have been saying. The communization of America is happening right before our eyes, and you've got people begging for it. They're saying, please give me my stimulus package check, please. And what these morons don't understand is they're going to actually have to pay taxes on that damn new stimulus package check that old Barack Hussein Obama is giving them out. They're going to actually have to pay taxes on that crap. They're actually going to have to claim that at the end of the year. And I bet you money that half these morons are going to blow it on Chinese goods. All right, you know it and I know it. I just got off a Blog Talk Radio program that was supposed to be conservative. And, you know, these morons got their asses in the air. These morons don't know their asses from their elbow. They think that it's fine out here. Even though that we are witnessing the communization of America, they think there's nothing wrong out here. They're like, oh, America will bounce back. Oh, yeah, America's great. We're going to bounce back. We're not bouncing back of nothing, folks. And if you want to take an example of what I'm speaking of about and I've been talking about this for 2 years once again, the depletion of the integrity of the American currency. I broke the story 2 years ago when for a second there, high-end retail stores in New York City were no longer accepting American money. They were out here exclusively accepting euro dollars based on the integrity of the currency. And folks, it's even gotten worse since I made this known about 2 years ago. It's gotten completely worse. For all you folks that have been keeping up on my blog, I posted up a YouTube video of Glenn Beck basically outlining it for layman's terms for idiots out there who don't understand what in the blue hell I'm talking about when I say that the American government, it's basically depleting the integrity of the American currency. Please go to my blog at ghostpolitics.blogspot.com and check out the Glenn Beck video. He describes it in plain layman's terms. So if you happen to be one of these idiots that don't know your asses from your elbow, and you got your damn Kentucky Fried Chicken grease thumb up your ass, waiting for your damn stimulus check and thinking that everything's gravy out here in America, by God, go to the damn blog and check that out for yourself, because you need to see it, folks. Never in American history has the depletion of the American currency been so outstanding. And I said this 2 years ago as well. Never in American history have we set an economic precedent like we have in this current state of America. And what economic precedent is that? We consume more than we produce, folks. Now, most of the American people, up to this point, during our most economic peak times of America, when we had, most money exchanging hands, when business people were flourishing, when economics was at its peak, the American people were actually spending 6% more than they were worth. Yeah, that's what created such a great economy for so long, is that morons were actually spending 6% on average more than they were worth. And you see, folks, the American government's been doing that for a long time, and now it's starting to creep back and haunt us right now. If you look at the amount of spending projects and you look at the amount of pork barrel spending that's happening here in Washington, if you look at the communization, I mean, if you actually take the time, folks, to read these bills, and if you don't want to read the whole damn thing, by God, I don't promote any websites on this program, but this website is a non-biased, bipartisan, group that actually lets people know about what in the blue hell is happening in all these bills and these spending bills that are happening. Go to taxpayer.net. Taxpayer.net if you want to know exactly what in the blue hell is happening to our taxpaying dollars. And, of course, folks, straight off the news wire out here, Senate Republicans are forcing a delay on this new spending bill. And for all you folks that don't know, there's a new spending bill on the floor out here. It's $410 billion. And supposedly it was meant to stimulate domestic economic programs or some malarkey of that nature. But if you take a good look at what in the blue hell this $410 billion little domestic economic program, whatever you want to call this crap, We come to find out that there are now, at this point, they're going to, of course, throw more amendments onto it. There's going to be a lot of garbage going on in the Senate and the House out here. But right now, as of now, there are 7,991 pet projects, totaling 5.5 billion. I'm sorry, folks, if I'm stumbling over my own tongue like John Edwards trying to explain hospice adultery here. But these numbers are just unbelievable. And it's your money, damn it. It's your tax-paying dollars. Every single dollar that is taken out of your paycheck, it is going to this ridiculous garbage. Now, this $410 billion domestic, spending bill, whatever you want to call this crap, it's around almost a little under 1,200 pages. You got 7,991 pet projects totaling $5.5 billion. And if we take a close look at what's being spent out here, let's just go ahead and take a look. What are we spending out here? We got $190,000 of this bill going to Buffalo Bill Historical Center in Cody, Wyoming. Oh, yeah, that's going to really stimulate jobs in America. We got $238,000 going to fund a deep-sea voyage program for the native Hawaiian youth. Oh, that's just great, huh? We got $1.7 million going for pig odor research. Yeah, that's right. Senator Tom Harkin, which is the Democrat from Iowa, backed this particular garbage. $1.7 million to research pig odor. Now, folks, I don't know how stupid of an idiot you have to be not to know that, pigs smell like dog crap. But do we actually need to spend $1.7 million tax-paying dollars to research whether or not pig odor is bad, foul-smelling? I don't know what in the blue hell this is going for. And we got Senator Carl Levin, this piece of trash out of Michigan out here. He's sitting here wanting to put $3.8 million to preserve and redevelop a part of the old Tiger Stadium, supposedly to help revitalize a distressed area of Detroit. And, folks, if you want a whole list of all the damn earmarks, by all means, folks, go to taxpayer.net. I advise you to bookmark that page. That is unrelated to the show. It is a complete third party. I don't ever broadcast any type of advertisements for any company or any website. But, folks, this is very important. And I strongly advise you to go out there and read the amount of garbage that is being put forth in the name of supposed stimulus, in the name of supposed stimulating the economy. I strongly advise you just to look it up, folks. I mean, do the math, do the time, for Christ's sake. But no, the Republicans, at least some of them, are trying to stand up against all this ridiculous spending. And you know what? The Republicans aren't no saints either. There's a lot of these Republicans that are out here tacking on earmarks to this crap. They were the ones out here that tacked on the earmarks during the damn stimulus package, for heaven's sake. And what are we left to do, folks? We just have to sit here and take it up the tailpipe. Why? Because the majority of America, and this is my personal observation, the majority of America has screwed up their entire lives. They either shitted out too many children that they couldn't afford, or they either, I don't know, decided to get in over their heads and, get a $250,000 house on a $25,000 a year income. They decided to go out and max out all their damn credit cards, all their damn secured loans that they got with their bank. They decided to do all that garbage. And now, the reason that most of these people are so in tune with this communization of America is because they believe that Barack Obama is going to somehow, wave a magic wand, and all of a sudden all their debts and all their problems and everything's just going to go away. And in actuality, folks, old Barack Obama is rewarding, all right? Is rewarding the people that screwed up, all right? It's just a screwed up situation here. Anybody who happens to be a law-abiding citizen that has never been in trouble with the law, that did all the right things that they were supposed to do, raise their family, pay their taxes, You know, be a law-abiding citizen, hard worker. These are the ones that are getting the shaft out here, and these are the people that I speak for, folks. This is why I continue to do these broadcasts, even though I'm jaded, even though I'm depleted of energy out here, because I can't believe that America has just subjected and submitted themselves to this ridiculous Karl Marx worshiping crap. So, folks, I've been saying this for 2 years. You need to take your heads out of your ass, all right? With all due respect, you need to take your heads out of your clogged up, smelly ass cracks and start realizing that America is in some serious trouble. And there is no spending bill or no kind of stimulus package or anything of that nature that's going to help us. The only thing that's going to help the American people is if the American people start realizing that they have to participate in this political system. And that's all there is to it. I've been screaming my head off for 2 years about this, and it seems like I'm beating a dead horse, because it seems to me that people are completely fine with communism, all right? I mean, everybody seems to be completely fine with the socialism that we're going through out here, all right? I mean, give me a break. Now, I know people that are constant listeners of this show are probably tired of hearing me talk about the communization, the feminization, the absolute pussification of America. So I'm going to go on to a different story here that really chaps my ass, if you want my personal opinion, folks, and that's all these stupid presidential nominees that are damn tax cheats. These people are cheating their taxes, and they're not going to jail, damn it! What the hell is going on with this crap? I mean, is nobody else as mad as I am? I am steaming mad about this crap. I dare you folks to stop paying your taxes and see what in the blue hell happens to your freedom. I mean, this is what's most mind-boggling to me. It flusters me. It just discombobulates my frame of mind out here. How in the blue hell can you be a damn communist who is going to tax to death the American people when you idiots can't even pay your taxes? Can you explain that, you idiot? How can you tax the American people to death when you ass clowns can't pay your own taxes? You should all be ashamed of yourself. And that goes to the Secretary of Treasury, that goes to Ron Kirk, that goes to Tom Daschle, that goes to all you idiots. All of you. You should be all thrown in prison. You piece of crap. And I'm sorry, folks, if I'm getting a little riled up early in the program here, but I can't believe that there's tax sheets that are actually dictating to the American people to pay more taxes. It's a shame. It's a damn shame. Look, now you've got these communist-ass clowns in office. They are out here forcing these taxes upon us. And these idiots can't even pay their own taxes? Are you kidding me? And nobody's upset about this, folks. That's what really pisses me off, that none of the American people are as upset as I am when it comes to this malarkey. I mean, how can you stand for this, you communist Karl Marx worshiping, Gloria Steinem ass-kicking ass clowns? How can you sit back and watch this ridiculous excuse of a liberal administration sit here and bombard the American people with taxes, spending our money like it's going out of style out here? How come nobody is upset, as I am, when it comes to these damn tax cheats that are now powers of authority over us? I think it's disgusting, folks. Now, I really do think it's sick. And I'd like for some of you long-haired, liberal, bedwetting, hippie-ass clowns to give me a call right now. 646-652-4869. I'd like for you idiots to justify why these idiots don't have any right to pay taxes out here, huh? I mean, why is that? And how come you idiots aren't as upset as I am about these morons not paying their taxes? And it's not just some, I overmissed a couple of thousand, or, I overmissed, $3,000 here. No, these ass clowns owe $150,000, 10,000. I mean, give me a break, folks. I mean, do you think that you would have the type of leniency that these ass clowns that are in office right now, you think that you as an American citizen would have that type of leniency with the damn IRS? Hell no. You'd be thrown in jail before you could say Woody Woodpecker. You know it and I know it. I mean, I'm flustered, folks. I know it's been some time since I conducted a broadcast out here. But what's unfortunate, all right? What is unfortunate is that people out here are submitting to this crap. Anyway, let's go ahead and go on with the news before I start breaking my damn computer again out here. For all you folks that listened into the last show, I broke my damn computer. And it's really unfortunate, but who in the blue hell gives a crap? I don't care if I have a damn coronary on this damn microphone, all right? I don't care if I'm, breaking computers. You idiots better get some synapses sparking through your numb skulls and start realizing that all the garbage that we are going through at this present time, it's your fault. It's your fault, you piece of crap. It's your fault that we're sitting here in this ridiculous mumbo-jumbo that we're in. It's your fault for sitting on your thumbs and allowing these piece of crap, power-hungry autocrats, all right, to sit here and dictate to us this new communist agenda. It's your fault that we're sitting here praising Octomom, all right? Some hideous, ridiculous, mangled, plastic surgery-ridden faced whore bag like Octomom. You got the liberal and feminist media putting this bimbo on a pedestal, making her look like Mother Teresa, for heaven's sake. All right? But everybody seems to be okay with it. I mean, for you folks that don't know, we've been keeping up with Octomom. All right? We've been keeping up with Octomom over here, and the reason that we've been keeping up with her, folks, because it's ridiculous. Because the liberal media out here is putting her on a damn pedestal, and she's a psychopath. This woman should be thrown in a mental institution. Her children should be in an orphanage or with some sort of foster family or something of that nature. For you folks that didn't hear the great 911 call that Octomom gave us this week, Octomom decided that, well, I don't know if she decided, but she wasn't paying attention to her children or some crap, I don't know. She calls up 911 and starts going hysterical. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and see if I can pull that call up here in just a second. But as I'm looking for this phone call by Octomom, she calls up. She's completely hysterical that one of her children is missing. She lost one of her children. So anyway, here's the 911 call. I found it. And, for all you folks that want to hear what in the blue hell I'm talking about, here it is. Here's Octomom calling 911 because her idiotic diss-rag whore of a mother self couldn't keep track of her children because she's an irresponsible single mother with no job, no means of income, and mooching the tax-paying system. So here's Octomom, the 911 call. All right? And for all you stupid liberal ass clowns who keep emailing me up saying, oh, you should leave Octomom alone. It's not her fault that she can't deal with all the publicity. Billy, this is a bimbo that's trying to mangle her face to look like Angelina Jolie. This is a stupid, ditzy, dish-rag whore that went to some mad scientist to have a turkey baster sticked up her damn uterus hole so she can be impregnated with octuplets. So don't give me this sympathy crap when it comes to this ridiculous bimbo. All right, go ahead and cue up the Octomom call. Here we go, folks.
911 emergency. Help me. Hi, what's going on? My son is missing. I'm going crazy. What address are you? Okay, you're going to have to calm down. What address are you at? Where's my son? Where's my son? Where's my son? What's your address? Where's my son? 13604 Sunrise Road. Will you help me? Please help me. What's his name? Joshua Jacob. Help me. the hint since you've seen him? About half an hour ago, about an hour ago. An hour ago, he was... Oh, God. I'm going to kill myself. Oh, God. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself. Oh. Hey, don't say that in front of your other child, okay? Keep yourself under control for your other child. He doesn't need to hear that. Oh. He went on a walk and he came back by himself. I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to come over there and check on you guys.
All right, that was Octomom, the stupid ditzy bimbo that decided to stick, have some mad scientist stick a turkey baster up her damn uterus pipe to get impregnated with 8 different children, or actually octuplets, not knowing the fact that she had, 6 children prior to the octuplet situation. But that was the infamous 911 call, folks. That was Octomom, and I don't know if you saw how hysterical that she was getting there. She was talking about killing herself. She was talking about how she doesn't know where her kid is. Let's just think about this for a second. Why in the blue hell does Octomom not know where her children are? Well, you know what? I'll tell you why. The reason is because she's an idiot, all right, and she's a moron, and Octomom is the epitome of what I've been discussing on this program for 2 years. And I'm talking about feminism, folks, the idea of feminism. As you know, folks, the feminists in liberal media are putting this ditzy bimbo on a damn pedestal, making her out to be some sort of victim or something. She is a ditzy basket case. I mean, did you hear how many times she said she was going to kill herself? I think that this is a probable cause to have the local authorities not only, commit this ridiculous bimbo into some sort of mental institution, but take away those damn children, all right? This genetic freak show of a family, all right? They need to take those children and they need to put them in homes where they're going to be cared for and not be, left to go wander outside to have a damn walk or something, all right? I mean, it's ridiculous, all right? And I think it's disgusting that I get so many emails on a consistent basis from a bunch of morons, all right? All right? From a bunch of morons who are actually giving this ridiculous sideshow some sort of credibility out here, all right? Now, for all you folks, I don't want to stay on this, I don't want to stay on this topic for too long because everybody knows my particular feelings of that stupid dish rag whore Octomom. But, folks, please, if you care anything about America, write the local authorities in whatever town that she's in and tell them to take away those damn children and commit her to a damn mental institution. She's a piece of trash. She, even her stupid, old leather bag of a mother even says that, oh, I can't handle my daughter. I don't know what to do. I don't know what she's thinking. You don't know what she's thinking because you're a horrible mother yourself. Octomom mother. I mean, give me a damn break, folks. But you see, this is America, all right? This is America. You got feminist groups saying that, oh, it's okay that she has no job. It's okay that she still lives with her mother in a 2-bedroom home. It's okay that she has no way of taking care of 14 children. It doesn't matter because it's woman liberation. That's what it is. It's woman liberation. Billy, woman liberation? Yeah, I mean, but you see, this is what I'm talking about. What I've been saying for 2 years. What have I been saying for 2 years? I've been saying this all along. This is the new America that we're living in. And I'm telling you, these liberals out here, and we're seeing it in California, folks. California right now has now got a whole bunch of gay protesters out in front of the California Supreme Court because they are insistent on this gay marriage nonsense, all right? And I told you, folks, that liberalism is not going to be happy until there is oral copulation between 2 men across the street from an elementary school. Only then will liberalism finally say, oh, we accomplished something. Huh? Oh, we accomplished something. What I don't understand is look, for all the homosexuals that are in California out there, all right, To each their own, all right? Whatever you do in the privacy of your own home, if you like sticking gerbils up your anal funnel, if you like chewing each other up the poop chute, I don't care. But keep that crap in the privacy of your own home, and that's all there is to it. Now, you see, folks, all you people, all right, that are homosexuals in California, the people have already spoken, you idiots, all right? The people have already spoken. Don't you understand that the judges tried to legislate from the bench? You had politicians trying to say, oh, we're going to go ahead and allow gay marriage in here, over here in San Francisco. And you see, for a while, before the people's vote here this past January, before the vote, everybody was free to be homosexual and married. You could go down to the damn courthouse, and whether you're muff diving or chewing each other up the poop chute, you can go up to a damn judge and they'll marry your ass up there. But what happened, folks? I'll tell you what happened. They did what the right thing to do. They let the people decide. They had the people vote on the gay marriage issue, and what did the people say? The people said, okay, all right, we had a whiff of gay marriage, all right? It smells like a dirty, rotten urinal. We don't like it. We're going to get rid of it. And that's exactly what they did with this damn vote here, folks. The people went into the ballot box and said, hey, we don't want it, all right? We don't want it. We don't want to have nothing to do with it. And now that the people have spoken, all right? Now that the people are sitting here saying, all right, look, we had a whiff of gay marriage, we don't want it anymore. Now all of a sudden the gays are all uptight. Now they're all protesting, and we had a show the day before National Gay Day. And for all you folks that want to listen to that show, please go back to the archive, but it was in direct protest against the people's vote of California. The gay people in California said, look, the people voted, we don't like it, so we're going to protest. We're going to have National Gay Day. Now, what were you supposed to do on National Gay Day? Well, if you happen to be taking up the poop chute or muff diving, you were supposed to call into work gay tomorrow. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to call up your work and call up your job and say, I'm calling in gay today because the people of California spoke, and I don't like it, so I'm calling in gay. Billy, that's the American way, all right? The majority rules out here, you ass clown. I mean, give me a break. I mean, like I said in the Calling In Gay show, I advised all these homosexuals in California, if you are that, I mean, if you really want to get married, folks, go to damn Vermont, all right? Go to Vermont, damn it. They have legal gay marriage all there. Go have some maple syrup, for heaven's sake. You know, put it up your poop chute. I don't care. But I don't understand how in the blue hell that, you know, these gays are going to go out here and overturn the people's vote. I mean, isn't there something un-American about that, folks? Huh? I mean, isn't there something, un-American about, the homosexuals out here going out and trying to overturn the people's vote? I don't understand this. I do not understand this. Now, look, I'm not against homosexuals. I know everybody, emails me up all kinds of profanity and vile words, death threats, and all kinds of malarkey. But I'm not against homosexuals. If you want to, do whatever you want to do in the privacy of your own home, as long as you're paying taxes, as long as you're out here being a good American, as long as, you're not out here, flaunting it in public out here, hey, to each their own, all right? I don't care. I'm not trying to legislate what you do in your damn bedroom, okay? I don't care about that crap. What I do care about is the sanctity of marriage. That's what I care about, the sanctity of marriage. All right? It's bad enough that we've got straight couples out here demeaning the integrity of marriage out here. All right? It's bad enough that you've got, these feminists out here that are treating marriage like a damn trivial subject matter. I mean, they're getting about 4 or 5, 6 different divorces, I mean, they're changing divorces like they're changing dirty, shitty, skid-marked underwear out here. But like I said in previous programs, that is the feminist agenda. That is the liberal agenda. They want marriage to be a joke, folks. They want it to be no big deal. Because if there are no two-parent system, if there are no two-parent homes any longer, who's going to be in control of the children out here? Well, the state. The feminized and liberal education system that is teaching our children how to be politically correct, or let's be politically correct. I mean, you know, in the public education system, there are no longer losers in scholastic educational activities, whether it be contests, whether it be some sort of competition. There's no losers anymore. There are honorable mentions. All right? I mean, that's all there is to it. And you see, folks, this is why I come up on here and consistently do broadcasts on a consistent basis, folks, because we need to come together as American people. If you believe in the Constitution, if you believe in America, all right, then you need to get up off your fat asses and start participating in this government, all right? I don't care if you're a damn bedwetting liberal. I don't care if you're a damn conservative Republican. And if you're actually a Republican, don't call yourself conservative anymore, right? Don't call yourself a conservative. I'm a conservative, damn it. I'm a conservative. You're a damn Republican, liberal, piece of feminist, muff-diving crap. I'm a conservative. And that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it, folks. Anyway, we already heard Octomom and her ridiculous 911 call, and everybody knows my feelings on Octomom. But before I let go of the Octomom subject, I want to let everybody know that happens to be some sort of sadistic pervert or some sort of fruit bowl or freak show or something. But Octomom, Nadia Suleiman, is planning on selling videotapes of the actual birth of the 8 children, the octuplets. Let me repeat that again, folks. She's actually going to show you in high definition, a close-up of her uterus pipe and having these children, 8 of them, just pop out of there like it's a damn, like it's a magic box or something. I don't even want to go there. But, you know, if y'all folks are interested in that sort of thing, you can go ahead and, take a look at it, all right? That's all there is to it. Anyway, folks, if you have anything to say, if you happen to be disagreeing with me, give me a call, 646-652-4869 in here. Actually, we got a caller here, PFR. Is that your name, PFR?
Hey, how are you?
Sean, some fruit bowl. Get him off the line here. Get this fruity ass off the line. You see, this is what I'm talking about, folks. You know, once I start, putting the subject matter on the table, once I provide substance upon substance upon substance, what do we have? We got a bunch of butt-loving fruit bowls, a bunch of Boy George butt lovers out here who are going to call up my show and agitate, because that's all these damn liberals and these feminists know how to do. They just know how to agitate. You know, they're not going to debate me on the issues, folks, because I will make them look like a mental midget. Don't you understand that? I will make these damn liberals and these feminists look lower than a leprechaun's nutsack. So the only kind of recourse that they can get, at least in their mind, is if they call up on here and attempt to agitate the show. And, with all due respect, and I'm not trying to discriminate against anybody, but if you happen to be a male and you're an American and you want to call up on my show, the least you can do is have yourself a pair, all right, when you call up here. And what the hell does that mean? That means put a little bit of bass in your damn voice, all right? Stop sounding like Ricky Martin whacking off to a naked picture of George Michael's butt crack, all right? Don't sound like that. I want you to sound like a damn man, for heaven's sake. It's ridiculous. I'm sick. I'm sick of it, folks. If you talk to anybody who's under the age of 30, all right? If you talk to anybody under the age of 30, notice the feminine physical attributes on these young people, all right? Notice the feminine vernacular, all right? Just look at who in the blue hell is, look at what they're wearing is what I meant to say, all right? I mean, look at what the damn young people are wearing nowadays. It looks like underground San Francisco 1979, for heaven's sake, all right? That's what it is. It's ridiculous. Anyway, folks, we're going to go on with the news here, all right? We're going to go on with the news. Now, we have, I don't really like to get into entertainment news, but it seems to me that the damn boob tube is so infatuated with old Chris Brown and Rihanna. And for all you folks that have been, crawled in a rock for the past 6 months, the old hip-hop singer, I'm not a big fan of this moron. Chris Brown, he's some 19-year-old snot-nosed little prick that's out here thinking he's cool because he can do some dance moves on a stage and sing a few tunes or something. Well, he's sitting here and basically decided, allegedly, of course. I mean, you're innocent until proven guilty out here. But according to the police report, allegedly, Chris Brown beat the living bejesus out of his girlfriend, Rihanna, who happens to be a hip-hop star herself. I mean, first of all, folks, I think rap is crap. So I don't think that any of this garbage is really music. I mean, I think that, I don't want to get into that, folks, but rap is crap. That's all I got to say. And Chris Brown, seeing how strong his pimp hand is on Rihanna, and allegedly there's bite marks and all kinds of other crap. This just goes to show you the influence of rap music and hip-hop music on our younger generations. All right? I mean, this is what they do. This is what hip-hop and rap induce in people. They think they can just go out and start, smashing women's heads in out here. All right? I mean, they think they can go out and bust caps and pimp hoes and, bust, whatever the blue hell they talk about in rap music. Drinking 4 O's, yeah. Packing a gat and all this ridiculous nonsense, folks. Anyway, Chris Brown is now charged with 2 felony counts, 1 assault charge. And apparently, I don't know what he's pleading, but now we're going to get into the rumors of this. And this is why I brought this up, folks. Even though Rihanna, and if you want to take a look at the horrific, mug shots of the recourse of Chris Brown's beatdown on this ditzy broad, by all means, you could probably find it on the internet. I think TMZ.com was the one who released the supposed secret pictures of this dumb, ditzy hip-hop broad, with all the bruises, and supposedly she's got like a half-deformed head. She looks pretty bad. Well, according to the rumors out here in the blogosphere and on the internet, this ditzy broad is actually going to take this boy back. Well, that's right, folks. After she got her, brains bashed in for a couple of minutes and then kicked on the side of the road like a piece of, disposable road trash, according to the old rumors out here, allegedly she's going to go ahead and take this piece of crap back. No? Yep, they're going to. She's going to take him back. Right? That's right. Yep. Welcome to America, folks. But isn't that that's woman liberation for you right there, folks. The feminists will be like, oh, she can do what she wants to. That's woman liberation. Okay. I mean, if that's what you want to call it, you can go ahead and call it that. But the bottom line is, folks, is that it's no coincidence. It is no gosh darn coincidence that we have 2 hip-hop stars that are, affiliated with this alleged crime that took place, which was a domestic violence call or an abuse on a woman call, whatever you want to call it. But I think rap is crap. And folks, let me tell you something. I am still working on it. But I promise you, by the end of this month, I will have a rap song out for everyone to download. It is going to be a rap song just to prove how stupid and ridiculous rap is. I mean, anybody can do it. A parrot could do it, all right? And anybody who thinks that rap is, and what really makes me sick is you got this idiot Russell Simmons out here. He's got this stupid poetry show on HBO, and he's actually trying to equate rap with poetry. I mean, what nonsense. What crap. And I'm sick of hearing these stupid slam poets. If you happen to be one of these slam poets, you have no talent whatsoever. You're an idiot, all right? I mean, what is slam poetry? Let me tell you what slam poetry is, all right? Let me improvise some slam poetry, all right? All right. I'm a conservative man. Don't you understand? I'm on the radio, G. You don't want to mess with me. I'm a conservative, damn it. And you just can't handle it. I can go on and on, but you get the drift, don't you? You get the idea. Rap is crap. And if you happen to know any rappers, please email them this show, all right? Especially that ridiculous 50 Cent, all right? I mean, this 50 Cent character, he's making millions upon millions on the fact that this guy supposedly is some sort of a hardcore gangster out of New York, when in actuality, he's not, all right? He took the street name of some gangster in New York and is utilizing it as his own. I mean, this is it, folks. I mean, don't you understand? Don't you understand that rap is being pushed upon our youth by this feminist and liberal media? It's no coincidence that all these rap stars that claim to be busting caps and killing people and pimping hoes and drinking 4-O's and smoking blunts and all this ridiculous nonsense that they claim, all right? They've never even seen the ghetto. They've never even seen the streets. 50 Cent, a damn studio gangster, all right? Dr. Dre, a damn studio gangster. I mean, he used to sing disco music, for heaven's sake. What's another one? Eminem. He got his ass kicked out of Detroit. Lived in some trailer park down south, for heaven's sake. These people are all fake, but why are they sitting here claiming to be such hardcore G's using their vernacular? Why do they claim this, folks? I'll tell you why. They're claiming it because they can do that, all right? They're making millions off of your children. And while your children are in the room by themselves listening to this malarkey, and you're thinking to yourself, well, at least I don't have to deal with those brats. Who cares? Who cares if, they listen to a couple of rap songs? Who gives a crap? As long as they're out of my hair. And then you wonder why our children are, out here becoming a bunch of sexual deviants. And then you wonder why our children are going out shooting each other in schools out here. And then you wonder why, people and children in suburban America are out here creating ghettos in, subdivisions where the median house price is $250,000 plus. I mean, don't you understand that? This is ridiculous, and this is why, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to end this particular subject. But this is why I believe that most rap stars should be sued, all right? Anybody who lost a child to gang violence, anybody who, listened to this music and actually took what it said for face value and actually participated in some sort of, gangster activity when you had no reason to be in a damn gang, all right? But you did it because, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg said, oh, yeah, I need to go pop caps, I need to deal drugs, I need to do this, even though I got a mommy and daddy that are, putting me in a great home that, anybody in the ghetto would kill for, even though I'm out here driving a car that mommy and daddy bought for me, I have to create the ghetto because the rap stars told me to. All right? And, I got some people in here saying that, not all rappers are sellouts, not all rappers are idiots. Yes, they are. All of them. All right? All of them are idiots and morons, and I spit on all of them. As a matter of fact, I would like any rapper that thinks they're a really tough guy to meet me on the street corner somewhere so I can stomp their damn teeth so far down their damn throat that they'll be able to chew their own studio gangster ass. All right? I would stomp a mud hole in their ass, I'd kick it dry, and then take a dirty yellow bubbly piss in it, and all they can do is look back at me with a studio gangster yellow smile about it. That's all they can do. All right? I'm sick of these damn ridiculous rappers out here. They have done nothing for society but skewed it in a direction that is definitely not a positive.
It's not. And I know I take a lot of criticism for this, folks. I actually have a lot of people who listen to rap music that listen to my show that are, they're shocked. I mean, their jaws are dropped, for heaven's sake. I mean, they can't believe that I don't like rap. Hey, rap is crap. All right? I mean, listen to some of the lyrics, for heaven's sake. I could name some rap songs that would literally, you wouldn't believe that they existed. But they do, folks. They really do. So I think that anybody who believes that rap is some sort of a artistic expression, anybody out there who believes that rap should be shown any type of artistic validity, obviously you've got a condom on a G.I. Joe and you're sitting on it because you don't know your ass from your elbow, all right? That's all there is to it. Anyway, folks, if you got anything to chime in about, this is a random edition, folks. I know I haven't been on the internet here broadcasting in a while. I'm going to try to make it a little bit more frequent, folks, but, as I continue to see the unraveling of what we knew of as the constitutional republic into something quasi-communist socialist, I begin to be a little jaded in an attempt to try to come up on here. So I'm just going off on random ideas, random thoughts, and this is kind of like a free format, so please give me a call, 646-652-4869, if you happen to disagree with me, or if you happen to agree with me or anything of that nature. But we're going to go on with the news, folks. We're going to go on with the news and see what in the blue hell is happening out here. All right? Let me go ahead and do a refresh on the news. Like I said, if you have anything to say, please give me a call, all right? 646-652-4869. And, of course, folks, I look at the news, and what's number one on the hot wire here? Oh, the top 13 of finalists have been chosen for American Idol. Oh, God. American Idol, folks, I mean, doesn't this reinforce the fact that, the American youth are a bunch of idiots? And if we're going to, allow the young people to be in charge of the future, what in the blue hell does this American Idol say, all right, about our country? What does this American Idol crap say about our country? And if you've been watching American Idol, have you seen what I have been always saying on this program the whole time? That the American male under the age of 30 literally look like George Michael in a damn park bathroom shit stall right in front of a glory hole. I mean, this is what these damn idiots look like out here, and I'm not joking. I'm not joking, folks. That's what these morons look like out here, for heaven's sake. Anyway, folks, I know that I'm going off the deep end here, and, I'm just jaded, folks. I mean, I was hoping to just do this quick, brief broadcast in hopes of, sparking some synapses, all right? All right, but unfortunately, there are no synapses in people's brains, obviously. I mean, I have to remember that this is America. This is the same people that, bought the pet rock, for heaven's sake. These are the same people that think the stimulus package is some sort of a great thing, for heaven's sake. And I can't believe it. And I don't know where this country's headed, folks. I don't know where we're going, what we're doing. But we're in some bad shape out here, folks. We're in some seriously bad shape. And to be completely honest with you, folks, I'm just going to cut this broadcast short. I'm going to cut it short, and I'm going to end it here in about 8 minutes. And the reason that I am going to end it here in about 8 minutes, folks, is because, hey, there's no reason for me to be here. I mean, everybody has submitted to the damn communization and the liberalization of America. So, folks, I don't know when the blue hell I'm going to broadcast anymore, all right? I don't know. But please keep up to date with me, all right? If you want to support the True Conservative Radio, please bookmark the webpage, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Bookmark the webpage, and I'm just going to start doing sporadic broadcasts. I mean, I just don't feel the need to exert all this damn energy when the American public sucks. When the American public doesn't give a crap that their damn country's going down the tubes. It's your fault, damn it! Don't you understand it? Don't you care about your damn country, you stupid piece of crap? Look at your damn self in the mirror. After this show's over, I want you to look at your stupid self in the mirror and ask yourself, do you love this country? Do you love the Constitution? Do you even care that you have unalienable rights that were accorded to you by our forefathers? Do you care? You don't care, don't you? You don't care. You just walk around America using and abusing your freedoms, not giving a crap about them. You're out here begging for your own damn socialism, for heaven's sake. And it makes me sick. You put dish rag whores like Octomom on a damn pedestal out here, while all the while you are giving the hard-working American, I'm talking about the true hard-working American, the one that never collected a subsidy, the one that never collected a government paycheck, the one that pays their taxes, the one that raises their family. You're giving them the shaft. You're screwing the hard-working American out here, and I can't believe it. You piece of... God damn it, you piece of crap. I can't believe... You piece of stupid crap. I can't believe you people. I can't believe you Americans. How in the blue hell can you call yourself an American and allow this happen to our country? How do you do it? How the hell do you do it, damn it? How do you do it, folks? How do you sleep at night knowing that you're selling out our great-great-great-great-grandchildren? How in the blue hell do you do it? I can't believe it, folks. I can't believe this crap. But this is America, isn't it, folks? This is the America that everybody wanted, huh? Everybody wanted to be a communist out here. Everybody wanted to muff dive on Gloria Steinem. Everybody wanted to sit here and worship Karl Marx. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do it, damn it. And for you idiots out there that are sitting here embracing this crap that's happening around us, you should all be ashamed of yourselves. All of you pieces of crap. Anyway, folks, there's 3 minutes left in the program. Like I said, this was supposed to be a 2-hour program, but I'm jaded, folks. I mean, I'm not a young man here. I mean, any time during this broadcast, my ticker could go, and I could be dead right here, right in mid-broadcast, for heaven's sake. And I'm starting to believe that if I did that, no one would give two rats' asses. And you want to know why no one would give two rats' asses, folks? Because you don't care about your country. You don't care about America. And that's why I'm blaming the American people. If you happen to be an American, you're a piece of crap. All right? If you happen to be an American, you're a despicable disgrace to the Constitution. You're a despicable disgrace to this country. All right? And that's all there is to it, folks. I'm getting requests here that I should stay on for another half hour. And there's 2 minutes left in the program. Maybe I just might do that. Let me see if it'll do it. I got 1 more minute to do it, folks. So we're going to stay here for another half hour. Let me see if this works. And stay with me here. You're listening to True Conservative Radio. I'm your host, the man they call Ghost. And right now we're going to try to see if we can add another 30 minutes onto the program. And have we done it? Yes, we have. And we're going to go ahead and take some callers here. 1111, you're on the air. Hello? Now they hung up like a bunch of Peter Poppers. Welcome to America, huh? This is the new America, right? Here it is. I mean, give me a break. And we got some, Democratic communists here. Some Democratic communists sitting here saying, oh, I think you should insult. I'm not insulting anybody. I'm telling the truth, damn it. I care about this country. I know that, half you ass clowns are tickling your ass cracks thinking it's a great day in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, but it isn't. It's stupid. I mean, folks, this is not America that I knew. This is not the America that I wanted to bequeath my children. This is not it, folks. I mean, do you think it's it? Do you think that, this is some great thing that's happening out here? Do you think that spending, over $1 million to research pig odor, you think that's doing America a bit of good? I mean, do you think that $30 million to save a rat in San Francisco, you think that's doing the country any bit of good, folks? If you do, you're an idiot. Stupid ass clowns out here. It makes me sick. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take another caller here. 1111, you're on the air. Well, they're not answering. And I don't understand why. I mean, 646-652-4869, all right? I mean, give me a break. And of course, look, hey, folks, you're surprised that, communism is being, put in effect out here, but it is the people's fault. It's the people's fault. They were too busy out here, financing $250,000 homes on $25,000 a year incomes. They were spending $4,000 on plasma screen TVs. They were out here trying to get the $50,000 car. They were out here trying to keep up with the Joneses and more worried about their own materialism and their own benefits, and they were worried about their country. And, folks, that's one of the tricks about our country, folks, is that this country was made by the people and for the people. But if the people have fallen asleep at the wheel, folks, this is what happens. We got $1.5 or $1.4 million going to research pig odor, I mean, give me a break. I mean, give me a damn break, for heaven's sake. And, I try to be optimistic, folks. I try to say, you know what, the American people are just at a lull point right now. They'll eventually wake up. They're smart people, right? No, I don't think so, folks. I've been here for 2 years saying the exact same thing for 2 years. If you don't believe me, go to blogtalkradio.com/ghost and go down to the archives. Go on to the on-demand episodes and go all the way back. All right? Go all the way back. I've been saying this from day one, and I had Republicans, supposed conservatives out here saying, oh, you're a bunch of garbage, Ghost. You don't know what you're talking about. I called the economic collapse of this country 2 years ago, folks. And at the time I called this crap, people were calling me insane. Some of the great supposed political mouthpieces on Blog Talk Radio. And for all you folks that are on Blog Talk Radio, you know who these political mouthpieces are. They're shoved down our faces every damn day we log into this stupid website. These same people were the ones critical of yours truly when I was making the statement that our damn economy was going to collapse. All right? They were the ones that were criticizing me because they said, oh, Ghost, the American economy is great. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. All right? We have a great economy. Nothing's going to happen. It's ridiculous, folks. Anyway, we got some callers here. We're going to try 410.
Yes?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man.
How you doing?
I agree with what you're saying.
I'm glad. Thank you very much.
Take a breath. You're okay.
Yeah, well, I'm just a little upset out here, sir, because I can't believe that this is the new America that we're living in, and everybody's just embracing it.
Now, I have sort of a libertarian view, okay? I'm not totally liberal. I'm somewhere a little bit left of center, but I agree with the budget that's out there right now. I voted for Obama. If this is full of a whole bunch, 1,000 or whatever, special funding projects.
It's it depends on what bill you're talking about, but go ahead, sir.
All right, but if it's supposed to be the way that we're going to help to stimulate the economy, no, all it's going to do is drive up the amount of debt that we already have piled up, and it's worthless. We can't be doing shit like you described, researching how to use the odor of a pig for what purpose? No.
I mean, it's ridiculous. We got $30 million in the last stimulus bill going to San Francisco to save a damn rat.
Well, if it was something like the conservation corps of the 30s and Roosevelt, which I don't know how you felt about all that, but at least we built something. At least we electrified the country. At least we did things. If that's what it was mostly devoted to, and changing our energy system, improving and modernizing, if it was all about that, and if we're not ready to do it, let's plan it first, and let's do it when we're ready. Don't worry about, we can't spend this in the first 12 months, 18 months, 24 months. I don't want to waste the money in the first 24 months just to say we're spending money to supposedly stimulate this economy.
Well,
well,
not only that,
we're straight. Let's organize. Let's
printing out money out of thin air as well. I mean, I posted a Glenn Beck clip, and if you happen to be a libertarian, you must be a big fan of Glenn Beck.
No, I don't. I think he's a total asshole.
Well, he's a libertarian, sir, and
But that doesn't mean just because Glenn Beck's a libertarian that all libertarians agree with Glenn Beck.
Well, you have to agree with what the YouTube video that I posted on my blog of his. He basically describes the depletion of the integrity of our money. He basically gives us the market capitalization of all the bills and all the money outstanding. And as soon as 2008 hit, or after 2008 and all the stimulus packages and all the bailouts and all this garbage started coming up about, our money has been depleted to basically toilet paper, sir. The only thing that's keeping our economy going, the only thing that's keeping our political system in any sort of in sort of legitimacy, I should say, is the fact that we are too stupid to realize the situation that we're in. This is worse than the Depression. But what's fortunate enough is that the American people are too stupid to realize it. Am I wrong?
Well, I think that there's truth in that. It's like your head's in the sand, and you want to believe that, we're still where we were before all this came down. Well, if you take a look at anybody's supposed investment portfolios, my parents, anybody I know that actually had anything, 40% loss, minimum.
I was going to say, that's got to be a minimum.
That's a minimum.
I mean, we've already lost over $1 trillion in the stock market. I mean, if you happen to be, somebody who has a 401k, I feel for you.
Yeah, well, I didn't have a lot of money in it, so that's sad I didn't have that much of a retirement. I'm 49, and I don't have that much together, and I'll have to probably just work. I'm not going to be able to stop and sit back at 62. I'll just work, and that'll be the deal.
Well, they're actually thinking about raising the rates. They're raising the age for Social Security, too. I don't know if you heard about that.
They've already done that on me. I have to be 67 and a half to retire as it is now. So
unbelievable. Anyway, what were you going to say, sir?
After 9/11, I had a theory about everything that was going on, and I see that it really must have been true. The economy was hurting then. Manufacturing was hurting then. What did we have that was created out of nothing? It was, wow, all of a sudden houses are worth more. Where did that all come from? Well, I had a couple theories where it came from. One, since we needed economic activity, what's a good way to start some activity? Well, let's pretend that properties are worth more. And that way people can refinance on this fake value of their home. That stimulates banking. That keeps things moving that way. It also raises the value of your property, and governments didn't have money to pay for what they needed at the local level. Well, if you raise the value of a home, we raise the assessment of the home, even if you're not worrying about refinancing or whatever, selling and buying. But now I can suck more money out of your pocket in real estate taxes. And I think that is what was done after 9/11 to get us out of a total doldrum after everything that came down that fall. And that has just finally caught up with us, because now what I understand about investments is that an investment product was created out of insurance on mortgages put into paper that was a bond or some kind of a security tool that people could buy and sell. Insurance on loans. Basically, it was a piece of paper that, oh, this is worth this much money. No, it wasn't worth nothing. That's where the hole is right now, that we all are trying to figure out where do we fill it up with. It was the stuff that was being sold, and people's groups that had pensions and other monies to invest were investing in this bullshit. So they invested in nothing. And now we were like wondering, well, what happened? Well, Madoff, at least he got real money out of your ass, you know, and he wasn't stupid, and he didn't have to sell some kind of insurance. He just pretended he was investing in this bullshit, but instead he was smarter than that. He just enjoyed it. Now he says that he's entitled to $70 million and his $2 million
and his penthouse. Yeah, I heard about that.
That's great. I hope he's able to get it, and that way the people who he defrauded know where he lives when they go to burn it down.
I can't promote that,
but I know. But I mean, I was watching him walk down the street, some video, and people were body checking him as he was walking down.
They should kick that man in the balls, if you want my personal opinion. But you know,
yeah, may not burn him, but I'd like to see him bruised a little bit at least.
Absolutely. I mean, given the fact that everybody in America, you know, and the only people that aren't suffering in America are those people that didn't spend beyond their means. And even those people who have a little bit of money left in the bank, I don't even know if that's even secure. I mean, I'm not trying to start any kind of mass hysteria out here, but once, I mean, it wasn't but this last fall when Lehman Brothers was out here on the, you know, brink, all of a sudden it just set a domino effect across the financial institution sector, and people were actually wondering whether or not their damn savings accounts were still going to be there in the morning.
Yeah, and it's you know, so this is what everybody's trying to understand. This is what the cable network channels and the MSNBC, whatever it's called, CNBC, the money people keep trying to talk about. And
yeah, well, they don't know.
It's sad because no matter what Obama does, it'll be wrong. But you know, the other party, I guess it's your party, the Republican.
No, I'm not a Republican. I'm a conservative, sir.
Okay, so I don't know what your party is. But you guys
I'm a partyless man. This past election, I wrote in Yosemite Sam because that's exactly what kind of election this was. It was a Mickey Mouse election, and it doesn't matter what way you looked at it, John Turncoat McCain or Barack Hussein, it was liberalism and feminism either way.
Well, I don't know. You make a lot out of feminism. I mean, it'd be nice to have at least how about all humans are equal, period.
Well, of course. I mean, they are equal, but we're dealing in a day and age where now females have been given, females have been given, because of our legislative system, our judicial system, and the hijacked education system, females now have the entitlement system on their side. All right, so they can shit out about 5 or 6 kids, or in Octomom's case, 14 children.
Well,
and they can just
situation.
Well, no, that is not a ridiculous situation because that's just an over-exemplified situation. But I live down here in Texas, and it is happening, running rampant. Now, I live luckily in a good part of Texas, out by the Northern Hill Country out here. But if you go down below Austin, Texas, that is literally the colon of America. If you go down to San Antonio, to Corpus Christi, down to the valley, you are going to see women with 7 kids with no fathers, 7 different fathers that are out here collecting $5,000 a month in government subsidies. And I'm talking everything from food card to welfare to the subsidized child care, job placement assistance, free education, free medical care. I can go on. And on top of which, 90% of the time, the mother ends up with the children in a divorce, even if she is the philanderous whore that decides to go out and hop on something that looks good in a leather jacket. All right? Now, she gets the children, so as a result, if you happen to be one of these women who, had about 5 or 6 kids from 5 or 6 different fathers, that's 5 or 6 different areas of child support. So you combine the $5,000 subsidy, you combine all the child support. She's playing the child support lottery if she has 5 or 6 different fathers. You take into consideration that everything's taken care of. This woman can legitimately go out and participate in the lowering of our labor standards by getting hired, for what used to be paid like a 10 or 12 an hour job, now is $7 an hour, and they're only hiring part-timers out here because you got these women out here that are basically able to live off of $7 an hour, whatever the new minimum wage is, and they're able to work 24 hours a week because they have government subsidies backing them up, and they've got child support lottery systems backing them up. That's what I hate about feminism, sir.
What happened to welfare to work and all that?
I have no idea. That's a good question.
Is there supposed to be a system to keep this all from becoming such a mess that we're going to be abused so badly?
You're dependent on government for that. I mean, government doesn't know their ass from their elbow. They're not going to be able to keep track of every welfare cheat out here. I mean, they're not going to do it. And I'm telling you, it'll be a great day in America, sir. A great day in America when these females that are basically trivializing life under the supposed guise of woman liberation. It would be a great day in America when these women have to go out and actually work instead of getting our tax-paying dollars. As a matter of fact, you got Barack Obama increasing their money. You've got him increasing food stamps by 15%. He's adding another $3 billion into the welfare system. I mean, he is actually embracing this type of activity, and that's why I'm against feminism, sir, because we can't have this anymore.
God, we're screwed.
We are screwed, sir. I mean, why do you think that the majority of the families are single parents of the day now? I mean, single-parent families. You look on Nickelodeon, look on the Disney Channel. Look at what your children are subjected to on a consistent basis by these supposed kid media outlets. I mean, they're exposed to single-parent families as the norm. As it's something, that you're supposed to attain. It's okay. You can be a single parent. It's no big deal. I mean, am I wrong?
Well, all I can say is that my daughter and friends that she is with, they're sort of in a strange club. And if more people would join this club, the country would greatly grow stronger. But to get to this club, you first have to basically destroy your life and go to rock bottom. And nobody likes to go there first. And, I would suppose that there's some people who are part of this group that you've described who probably are playing the game, which might end them in the rock bottom situation. I don't know if you know where I'm going with this, but I'm talking about drug addiction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, sir.
Okay. Now, my daughter's lucky to be one of the special people who were able to, after being knocked all the way down to the bottom, sometimes you get a little bit of state-supported housing called a prison to help you to wake up. But then it has to be internal. You have to actually have a drive to desire to crawl yourself up from the bottom and regain your life. And I went to see a friend go through his 13th anniversary tonight, a little group called Narcotics Anonymous. And it's always nice for me to go to visit him, and these are friends of my kids, basically I said before, because they've rebuilt their lives from where they had gone to a better place. Now, the folks who've never been there before, I don't know how many people listen to this program. Wish it was billions, but it's not.
I wish too.
If they had to suffer this and then had to fight their way back, maybe they would appreciate everything they earn, everything they own, everything they're blessed with. They actually can know what the word blessing means, your higher power or God, and they'd have something called faith. Not just faith in the Creator or the higher power, but actually in your own self and in your friends and in your family. And They work for something. They're proud to have it. They're proud to show it off and share it. And it doesn't have to be material things, but your own place that you pay for, your own bed that you sleep in, your own food that you buy. Not being handed things because the government will provide it to you if you're just a worthless drug, sick.
Believe me, I know where you're coming from, sir.
Who on the other side of the extreme, there are people who I have known. One is dead in the past year and a half. Who you get Social Security or other type of disability because you're an addict.
Yep, that's now a disease, sir.
And they suck the system for the rest of their lives.
It's not just addicts, sir. I mean, it is, single mothers. It's idiots that are claiming to have, ridiculous mental ailments that, have just been concocted here within the past 10 years.
So maybe, unfortunately, maybe we all need to see the government just totally go broke. We have to make it on our own. There is a place that you can go get a job, but the government doesn't have any money to pay for anything. You've got to do it yourselves. If it's not you alone, it's you working with others to help others that might really need help. And then maybe if we had to sort of go backwards quite a bit and recapture pride and understanding of values and maybe even pride in our country again, based on the citizens, because the government is the people. The government is not the government.
Exactly. So that's what I try to get across on this program.
We are supposed to be the country, and we are supposed to choose and form our government. And it's something we're supposed to want.
But sir, everybody wants this communist crap that's happening, sir. Everybody seems to be embracing it.
Why do we want communism?
Don't ask me. I don't want it. I've been screaming for 2 years that it was coming, and now that it's here, everybody's all pissing and moaning about it.
I want health, happiness, and freedom, and the freedom to enjoy my life, and I don't have to have a lot of extravagances. I like to go out, enjoy the outdoors, to get away from the concrete world, go camp and things like this. I'm a ghost hunter. I like to go out and enjoy that. I've been in bands. I like to play music. Been in a choir. I like to sing. So I've sang also in the spiritual setting as well as in the secular setting. Maybe people need to get interests too. What makes you happy?
I agree. I think that America has gone completely unoriginal. I mean, if you look at all these ass clowns that are trying to go to American Idol every time they go to their town, for heaven's sake, all these morons actually believe that they're going to go out and be Michael freaking Jackson out here. I mean, this is the type of pipe dream mentality. What was that?
I don't think I'd want to be Michael Jackson now. But hey, the whole American Idol thing, it is a little bit entertaining. And one thing it's
ridiculous, sir. With all due respect, it's ridiculous.
I mean, I don't really like the show as such, but the way it starts out every year, anybody who's listening and knows the show, people who probably have no talent, couldn't even go to the local coffee house and get 5 minutes on the stage. They think they can show up and pretend that they would be worthy of being on a professional soundstage and to sing with pipe music or with a band. And they're put in their place, and people get to enjoy that. That's a little bit of your comic relief. Then you have, it dwindles down to a group of people who actually have some talent.
I beg to differ with you, sir. I think everybody that has been on that show, everybody that's won the show, is a moron, and they have no talent whatsoever. I mean, I remember I grew up back in the day when music was at its, peak, if I don't say so myself. I mean, you had innovators. You had people that were out here actually, getting pretty vocal in their dynamic range. I mean, Motown. I mean, I can go on and on. I mean, none of these people have any kind of talent.
I was born in 1959, so I don't know where your starting point is, but I agree. I got to enjoy some tremendous music, 60s, 70s, 80s, even a little bit. And and then in late 80s and 90s it became basically just very much factory, cookie-cutter, formulaic. And then I loved hearing you talk about rap because I've felt the same way a long time. Although there are some people who just do it for fun, and it can be poetic type verse and not just singing about hoes, crime, gun play, and all this kind of stuff. But they're not making the money. They're just doing it for personal pleasure, hanging out with friends and then doing the bullcrap scratch with the record and all. I don't like it, but I have to admit, at least they are trying to do something that might be artful rather than just some kind of a repetitive sound is played, and then people just say anything that's gross and disgusting, and then they put it on a recording, and then they're able to sell it for $16.95, and people gobble it up. And then they make so much money, all they do are totally self-destructive. People get to watch them live their lives that way. They emulate it, and then what do we have on the street in the poor neighborhood is people aspiring to the same kind of a life, because that's supposed to be good.
And they are. They are. So, you know, these people actually believe that they're going to go out here and spit out nothing but a bunch of profanity and vile words and all kinds of malarkey. You know, and they actually think that they're going to go out and get the big mansions and they're going to get the big cars and all this other nonsense. But what I'm saying is, sir, is that the majority of these folks that are out here spreading this music, all this foul-mouthed garbage, I'm talking about the Dr. Dre's, I'm talking about the 50 Cents, I'm talking about these morons. These people had never seen the ghetto and never participated in any of the activities that they rap about in their life. And yet they sit here and this liberal and feminist media who's funding these pieces of crap, they're the ones that are selling this product to your children as legitimate outcries from the ghetto or some nonsense like that. And here you have these children, which are basically the crux, or young people are the crux of the consumers of this type of malarkey. Here you have these people actually believing the garbage that's being said on these records. They, as a matter of fact, the whole rapper's outlook on record sales is basically his or her validity of how gangster they are. If they've been shot, they don't care. If the people that buy this crap don't care if they shoot themselves, just as long as they were shot or they, you know, did something gangsterish, a street credibility of some sort. And none of these people, and I you know, maybe you can pull out some underground rapper that ended up going to prison or something. I'm talking about the mainstream rappers that are being pushed by MTV and all the other liberal media and the feminist media. They are subjecting your children to this nonsense. They're desensitizing your children. They are using the power of suggestion on your children into believing that this lifestyle is somehow legitimate and is somehow relevant to their lives. I mean, I just don't understand how anybody can claim that this is somehow poetic. And I got somebody in the chat room saying that Tupac was a real gangster. Well, let's take a history lesson, shall we? Tupac was born and raised in New York City. He went to the art school of New York City. I don't even know. Some art school in New York, spent most of his time out there. Then he decided, I need to go to the West Coast to go make some money. He goes to the West Coast at 18 or 17, and all of a sudden this guy is claiming the damn West Coast as if he's born and raised there and bled and cried there. It's ridiculous. He is the fakest piece of crap on the face of the planet, and anybody who immortalizes this piece of crap as if he's Jesus or something is an idiot. Sorry.
Well, which one of them was killed?
That Tupac Shakur was killed.
He was killed. God rest his soul. You know.
Hey, look, I didn't want the man killed, but the bottom line is art. Basically imitated life at that point. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if it was some crazed fan or something that went by and shot that poor man. But hey, the bottom line is he was a fake. And anybody who tries to legitimize this man as some sort of a real gangster, he wasn't. He was educated in art school, for heaven's sake. I mean, what kind of a gangster gets to get, a full scholarship into art school? Can somebody answer me that?
Well, but is that much different than some people who went to, like, the death metal and other type of forms And just because of the tattoos and piercings and the clothing and the body shirts and all, they put this image of being some kind of a motorcycle or badass kind of person. And there was nothing badass about them forever. They came out of Juilliard or whatever, and this is how they got formed into a commodity as well. So it's not much different than that. But I have to admit that it disgusted me when I would watch like Leno or Letterman, and then I would see these type of acts coming on as the musical guest. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Jay Leno's coming out and shaking hands saying it's great. That piece of shit they just made up for the last 3 minutes, that was good? Give me a break. I can't believe it.
It's the liberal and feminist media. Everybody, I actually had an interview on a left-wing African-American show, I think it was last week. And the subject matter in that show was Tyler Perry, whether or not it was appropriate for the man to be in a dress and basically exploit the whole connotation of black ghettoism. It was a very serious subject matter. It was a great show, by the way, and the man who actually conducted the show is definitely left-wing, but he understood exactly where I was coming from when I alluded to the fact that it is the liberal and feminist media that is desensitizing this minority group with all these ideas that, it's okay to be a gangster. If it's not that, it's okay, if a funny guy wears a dress. And I brought it up to their attention that most African-American comedians throughout history have been forced to wear a dress. Now, I don't know if there's anything, really serious about that, but I find that rather funny. And even one of the most, prominent...
Either that or act moronic.
Well, not just only that, sir. Dave Chappelle, which is one of my favorite comedians. I know he does a lot of ghetto crap, but he's a sophisticated comic. I like the man. He's got integrity. This man gave back $50 million to the Comedy Central Network because he did not want to participate in the direction that they wanted him to go. He also alluded to in an interview with James Lipton, which is the Inside the Actors Studio Nimrod.
Yeah,
he admitted in that interview that during the filming of the Blue Streak movie with Martin Lawrence, the director actually went into his trailer and said, well, Dave, we actually want you to dress up like a transsexual prostitute for this scene and act like you're a transsexual prostitute, and Martin Lawrence is going to disguise you as that to get you out of jail, And Dave Chappelle looked at him and said, well, wait a minute, that wasn't in the script. I don't wear dresses. I'm not about that, And they went on and on for some time, even threatening to shut down production if Dave Chappelle didn't go and wear a dress for this scene. But Dave Chappelle, being a man of integrity, being a man of, I respect the man. He said no, he wasn't going to be in a dress. He's better than that. So the director and the producers and everybody decided, okay, well, you're not going to do it, fine. 10 minutes later, they had a new version of the script in question. And Dave Chappelle asked himself, well, how did that work? I mean, here these people were trying to, shove down my throat that we have to, sit here and somehow...
Right.
I mean, we have to sit here and somehow, put me in a dress, and lo and behold... they had the script all along. Now, he thought there was something funny about, their insistence on putting the man in a dress. I mean, there is something funny about it. Why being so insistent about it? And you see, it was that point in time when I felt that that's liberal media, of course, asserting itself on Hollywood, power of suggestion, that sort of thing. And I think that people need to start realizing that America is being taken over by liberals that basically, I wouldn't be surprised if they have pictures of Karl Marx on their fireplace mantle right now. I mean, this is not a joke. I know people that back 2 years ago when I was saying that communists are trying to infiltrate the country, people thought I was McCarthy, for heaven's sake. They thought I was Loco. They thought I was Looney Tunes. And now that we have the communist agenda being implemented thoroughly and openly, now all of a sudden people are starting to get upset. Now that, unemployment rates are going 20 or 30% in some areas of the country, now all of a sudden people want to have this discourse. And I don't understand why people are upset. It's their fault. They're the ones that voted for this crap. They're the ones that decided, Barack Hussein Obama is the second coming. I mean, I had a lady who called me up last year and said she's voting for Barack Obama because he's got nice teeth. I mean, this is what America has been reduced to. We're a bunch of idiots. We're morons.
What did we have to help to run us straight into the bosom of Obama, or at least somebody in the Democratic Party? But the Bush administration and the group of people he got to surround himself with, and all the mess that they got us in.
Well, look, I can agree with you. Now let's go back a second. Everybody always criticizes George Bush. All right. Now I'll agree. Well, I'll agree that some of the things that he, put forth, I didn't really agree with. But I mean, with all due respect, I mean, we had the highest home ownership rate in American history, the lowest unemployment rate in American history during his tenure. Now, do I agree that we should have spent all these outrageous sums of money on all these ambitious wars? No, I don't believe that. I mean, do I believe that...
At the same time, beside the money that went into the wars, which is horrendous, there were so many situations where people were caught with their stuffing money in their pockets doing all kinds of crap like that. We didn't get anything for it, but they got the money. At least now, if the money is being blown, it's being blown on the people in some way or another, and not just those who already have enough.
But blowing on people, are you kidding me? Pig odor? $30 million to save a rat? What was it, $1 billion or something for a speed magnetic railway from Los Angeles to Las Vegas? I mean, come on, sir. I mean, this is ridiculous.
That'll be tremendous. A maglev, yeah, that'd be great. That'll be energy saving.
And who's gonna have enough money? Anyway. Hold on, who's gonna have enough money to go to Vegas? Right now, please.
It'll be Hollywood, I guess. I don't know.
You see, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I laid out what would set this economy back on fire. Several months ago. And it doesn't take a brain scientist to realize that sitting here and printing up money out of thin air and basically giving billions of dollars to people, and basically, sir, no matter how much you want to spend this, the Democrats are paying back all the cronies that put money in their campaign accounts. And if the truth be told, that's what it is. Why do you think that you're having all this ridiculous nonsense, like $1.5 million to study pig odor? A couple of $100,000 to rebuild. What the hell is this? Hold on, let me go back. But you know what I'm saying, sir. It's malarkey.
Well, this is when we're supposed to hold President Obama accountable for responding to outrage, and don't go away. Come back even more often. Network with whoever you need to network to help to get this message out. I do with my friends. I'm not any kind of a person in terms of a media personality or anything, but I don't agree with this needless, wasteful spending. We need to put the money where it's needed and not just blow money for no reason at all on stuff that will not help us and is just wasteful, pork barrel, bull crap earmarks. We don't need that.
Well, you know what, and I can agree with you on that, sir. We're going to have to end it there. Thank you very much for your call. I can agree with you that, we don't need this stimulus package horse crap. All right, we don't need it. We don't need $1.5 million to study pig odor, all right? We don't need, what is this, $190,000 for Buffalo Bills Historical Center in Cody, Wyoming. All right, we don't need $238,000 to fund deep-sea voyaging for native Hawaiian youth. All right, we don't need this crap. We don't need $3.8 million to preserve and redevelop a part of Old Tiger Stadium to supposedly revitalize the distressed area of Detroit. How is that helping America? All right? And I'm glad, somebody brought it up here in the chat room. We're giving billions of dollars to the damn porn industry. I said that several shows ago. I mean, this is America here. This is what the new communist America is. And, folks, I've been saying this for 2 years. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but beep, beep. I mean, folks, this is what we're spending on out here. And, folks, it doesn't take a brain scientist to realize what we need to do in this country. All right, the first thing we need to do, in my personal opinion, folks, is we need to end the subsidies right now. All right? And I'm talking to you single mothers out there. All right? Now, I'm not talking to the single mothers that lost their spouse in some sort of tragic accident or at war or anything of that nature. You know, that is beyond your control. And I'm sorry, and I'm leaving you out of this discussion here. I'm talking about the supposed Gloria Steinem muff divers that are out here shitting out 5 or 6 kids from 5 or 6 different fathers and equating that to woman liberation. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you females that are out here that had a great family, that had a good man supporting you, and because, you know, for whatever reason, you were bored or, you know, were watching Desperate Housewives or Sex in the City or any of this other filth, you decided to go and hop on the Pizza Boy or hop on something that looks good in a leather jacket. I'm talking to you that wrecked your own family. And you know the sick part about it, folks, is that men that find their wives cheating, oh, yeah, the wife gets the children, huh? That's a hell of a way to basically support a man doing the right thing when he finds his wife being a philanderous whorebag and does the right thing and divorces her. That's a good way to pay him back. Let's go ahead and give this whore the children. It'll be a great day in America when these subsidies are gone, folks. They're gone. All right? We should not be supporting these pieces of crap. And I don't care how many of you people are saying, oh, but what about the children, Ghost? I mean, how are they going to be supported out here? Hey, you know what, folks? Hey, that's not my problem, all right? All right? Why should it be my problem when I did everything the right way? I lived a conservative lifestyle all my life. I've raised children. I've raised grandchildren. None of them ended up being philanderous whorebags out here. And I've said it, and I will continue to say it. If my teenage daughter, and thank God they're all grown, but if I had a teenage daughter, and she came up to me and said, I'm pregnant, I'd throw her ass out on the damn street. Just like anybody that holds their conservative values really near and dear to their heart, that's what you should be doing too. And that's why I was critical of the Republican Party this past election. That's why I said they were feminists and liberals. I mean, did you see the Republican Party this past election? They were justifying teen pregnancy, for heaven's sake. I mean, could you believe that? Did you ever think that you'd see the Republican Party justify teen pregnancy? I can't believe this crap! Makes me sick! Makes me sick to my stomach, folks. And I got a damn mess all over here, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care, because these things need to be said out here, folks. They need to be said, and that's all there is to it. I'm a conservative, damn it. I'm a damn conservative. And I am sick to my stomach when I look at the American landscape, when I look at the social landscape of America, when I look at the fact that single-parent families are now the majority of the day, when I look outside and see women out here equating women liberation with having 5 or 6 different divorces out here. I get sick to my stomach when I see women trying to, say, I'm woman liberation, when, you have some maniac, octomom, who basically had some idiot decide to stick a turkey baster up her damn uterus hole and impregnate her with 8 different children, not to mention the 6 she had previously. It's ridiculous. And look, I've got some ass clown in my chat room flapping his fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard saying, you're not a conservative, Ghost. Billy, I'm a damn conservative from the word go out here, all right? It's you idiot Republicans that are out here trying to redefine what conservative is. You're trying to follow the damn footsteps of that ridiculous idiot Michael Steele, for heaven's sake. All right? I mean, you're sitting here trying to justify Michael Steele's liberalization of the Republican Party, and that's why I dropped the Republicans like a damn bad habit. I dropped the damn Republicans like a bad habit because they are nothing but liberals and feminists, and they bowed down to them. They bowed down to the liberals and feminists this past election, and that's why I spit on Republicans. I spit on these pieces of crap. And that's all there is to it. That is all there is to it. Anyway, folks, I got, what's the time here? We got 15 minutes left in the program here. Once again, folks, I don't know if I'm going to consistently do these shows, all right? I don't know if I'm going to, continue to do these on a perpetual basis, because I don't know. Because what's unfortunate is that the American public sucks, folks. The American public sucks. These people are more worried about, the latest rodent on Paris Hilton's rotten crotch than they are worried about their own freedom, than they are worried about their own economy, than they are worried about their own country. This is the new America, folks. This is the new America. And, before we go on any further, I just wanted to, read this right off the hot wire here, right off the hot news wire. Brad Pitt meets with Nancy dumbass Pelosi to discuss New Orleans rebuilding. Oh, that makes me feel so much more secure now that we got Brad Pitt, who's some pussy-whipped idiot, who's sitting here, walking in back of Angelina Jolie like some scolded dog. It makes me feel so much more secure that Brad Pitt is talking to Nancy Pelosi, this stupid idiot bimbo that's the Speaker of the House, with a permanent smile on her face. I mean, did anybody take a look at that disgusting scowl on that stupid broad's face during that stupid speech that Obama, that was, that makeshift wannabe State of the Union? I mean, did anybody see that ridiculous face of Nancy Pelosi, for heaven's sake? She looked like she was gumming the plastic on her face, I mean, did you see her? She looked like she was literally gumming the damn plastic on that ridiculous face of hers. And yet, this is the Speaker of the House, folks. This is who we have in power. This is who the people of California elected. And you know what I find funny? All right? I find funny that the people that claim to be men and women of the people, the Democrats, they're always big. I'm a man of the people. Oh, I'm a woman of the people. Haven't you noticed that all these Democrats are all millionaires, like old Nancy Pelosi and all these ditzy idiots out here who claim to be, I'm a woman of the people, I'm a man of the people. If you're a man or a woman of the people, all right, I mean, shouldn't you have done what people do instead of, plaster, a damn Joker smile on your face, Pelosi, you stupid bimbo? And then you have Pelosi's daughter. I don't know if y'all are familiar with the stupid, four-eyed, idiotic daughter of Nancy Pelosi. But she's the stupid bimbo that goes out and, makes documentaries and gets all this exclusive access to all this ridiculous mumbo-jumbo out here. She did a damn documentary about the Bush campaign in 2004. She did a damn documentary about that Ted Haggard idiot, that stupid, ridiculous idiot televangelist or evangelist out here who got caught with his pants down and with some bald-headed man and a couple of lines of crank. This is what I'm saying here, all right? And look, somebody in the chat room is saying, hey, you should respect Pelosi. She's your elder, man. Hey, you know what? I piss on Nancy Pelosi, all right? This is what I think of Nancy Pelosi right here. All right? I'm going to show all of you people what I think of Nancy Pelosi, all right? This right here is what I think of Nancy Pelosi, of the Democratic leadership, and of this communist crap that we are now witnessing. This is what I think of it. Everybody listen. That's what I think of Nancy Pelosi. That's what I think of the new communist agenda that we're seeing witnessed out here. That's what I think of all the damn government spending. That's what I think of all this crap, all right? And I know there's a lot of folks out there, you know, probably can't believe what in the blue hell I just did, all right? But the bottom line is, folks, is this is what I feel. This is what I feel, folks. I mean, I can't believe that you, as the American people, are actually, you're actually backing up this garbage. You're actually bowing down to your own damn, you know, feminism and liberalism out here. It's ridiculous. Anyway, folks, before it gets any later, I strongly advise folks out there to bookmark the webpage, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. As a matter of fact, I strongly advise you to also bookmark and add to your favorites the blog. It's ghostpolitics.blogspot.com. Please, bookmark that page, folks. We need to come together and we need to understand that America is falling to a point where, I really don't know. It's like the colon of society, the colon of the world has somehow directed itself right on America, and it's splattering us with nothing but a bunch of dirty diarrhea horse crap. And all everybody out here is doing is looking back at Barack Obama with a brown smile about it, huh? It's ridiculous, all right? And look, here we got some idiot Bebop54 saying, did we really accomplish anything over here, or is this just a rant? You stupid Ricky Martin butt-loving piece of crap. Don't you understand that our country is being flushed down the proverbial toilet, and all you can do is just flap your fat sausages of a fingers on the keyboard and sit here and attempt to try to disrespect me? Hey, somebody kick this piece of crap out of the room, please. Get him out! Get him out of here! Piece of garbage. But this is the new America that we're living in, folks. This is it. This is the new communist, liberal America where we're just going to go ahead and print money out of thin air. We're going to deplete the integrity of the American dollar. We're just going to go ahead and spend money on anything, and this is your tax-paying dollars, folks. That's what gets me. I mean, every time that you work your asses off, all right? Every time you work your tails off and you're basically that money is taken out of your check. You people have no qualms about all this money being blown out of the wazoo. And it's basically being at the expense of your great-great-great-grandchildren's dime, if you will. And I think it's disgusting. I think that, like I said, I think the American public sucks. I think the American public sucks. I think I spit on the American people at this point. All right? I mean, it's your fault, damn it. It's your fault for allowing this crap to happen, the communization of America. You know what's funny is that Barack Obama has, stimulated this, stimulus package. And as a part of that package, he decided to throw, a readjustable interest rate thingamabob, He decided, okay, we're going to go ahead and lower the interest rates on all the folks that can't pay for their homes, right? Well, folks, you can sit here, and it was said on CNBC, you could sit here and lower the interest rates -2%. And 40% of America will still not be able to pay for their own home. That's right, folks. So this whole so-called stimulus package, it ain't going to do any bit of good, folks. This is an open season raid on our American tax-paying system. And it's blatant, folks, I find it funny that, right after, Obama initiated all this ridiculous spending garbage, this socialized health care, and all this communist crap, to combat all the negative press and all the negativity heading his direction, he decided, what would be the perfect photo op? If I looked like a man of the people. So what does a man of the people do? Oh, They go to basketball games. That's right. You know, let's go ahead and have myself with my picture taken at front row seats at the Wizards and Chicago Bulls basketball game, so I can look like a man of the people. You know, even though I'm basically anally raping the people with no Vaseline, and their children, and their great-great-grandchildren, and their great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren, let's go ahead and remedy all that by, you know, giving myself a photo op that makes me look like a man of the people. It's ridiculous, man. It's just unbelievably sick. And folks, this is your fault. With all due respect, this is your damn fault. And that's why I continue to say, and I will always say, that the American public sucks. All right? And because it's your fault, damn it. So, folks, I don't know what direction our country is going to be headed to. I have no idea. I mean, it looks grim. It looks absolutely grim. But, folks, you wanted it. Now you got it. All right? So when this country goes down the tubes here next year, because it is, I mean, you think it's bad now, you give it one more year, okay? One more year, and all you folks that are sitting here flapping your fat fingers on the keyboard, talking all kinds of garbage about me in this chat room, you idiots are going to be out in the streets with nowhere to live. Your home's going to be foreclosed. You know, it's going to be auctioned off, you know, in front of some courthouse somewhere, and people are going to get it pennies on the dollar while you're sitting there living out of your car, and that's if you still have one. That's if, you know, you decided to buy a used car cash instead of going out and buying a $50,000 car, you know? I mean, you know, it's just, that's just all there is to it. It's your fault, damn it. It's the American public's fault. And that's all there is to it, folks. I mean, you know, I've been saying this for 2 years. I've been on this program saying the exact same thing 2 years. All right? 2 years. And yet now that the crap is starting to hit the fan, all of a sudden people are pissing and moaning about it. Aw, let's just give them a cookie. Aw, you piece of crap. Anyway, folks, I think I may have a broadcast either tomorrow or Saturday night. So please bookmark the webpage, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And please, folks, spread the word about True Conservative Radio out here. If you really care about this country, you really want to have some discourse about what can help America, what can bring America back to the constitutional republic that we've come to know and love, have everybody you know about True Conservative Radio. And go look at the archives, folks. Please, go look at that damn archive and see what I've been saying for the past 2 years. Because I've been saying it, damn it! I've been saying it, you stupid milky lickers! I've been saying it, and you have just sat on your asses, not done nothing. You shoveled food down your gullet like a damn garbage disposal, not caring about your country. You piece of... You piece of crap! Makes me sick. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for listening in. Whether you agree or disagree with me, folks, we need to understand that this country means a lot more than what you are putting an effort into it. Well, the emphasis that you're putting in, it's worth more than that, damn it. This country is worth a lot more than that. And I'm not going to sit here and go quietly in that good night, folks. I'm not going to do it. Maybe you want to do it. Maybe you want to tickle your ass crack and think it's a great day in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. I'm not going to do it. Maybe you like looking at Nancy Pelosi gum her damn plastic on her face when she's in back of the president when he's sitting here lying to your face. I don't. I don't like that crap. And I'm not going to take that crap. All right? And I feel sorry for every American, and I'm talking about a true American. I'm not talking about you stupid immigrants, all right? Screw you immigrants. Get the hell out of my country. I don't care where you're from. I don't care if you're a damn taco-eating Mexican idiot. I don't care if you're a damn Irish sauerkraut piece of crap. I don't care if you're a damn German goose-stepping piece of garbage. I don't care if you're an English tea-drinking butt boy. I don't care if you're an Australian kangaroo-banging fruit bowl. I don't care if you're a chopstick up the ass-having Chinese piece of crap. I don't care where you're from. If you're not from this country or entered this country legally, get the hell out of the country. And that's all there is to it, folks. And you know what? Screw Canadians, too. I hate people from Canada. You know, after 9/11, people from Canada booed the national anthem. A week after 9/11. That just goes to show the kind of integrity Canada has. All right? All you damn Canadians can stick a damn moose antler up your ass for all I care. Anyway, folks, bookmark the webpage, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Take a look at the archives. Take a look at the blogs. Take a look at all the links that I have there. I'm going to be doing a show this weekend, folks. Make sure to stay up to date with me. Thank you very much for listening. Until next time, long live the conservative movement and death, death, death to feminism.
Do you like turkey sandwiches? Then you'll love the new premium carb turkey and bacon sub at Subway restaurants. It's oven roasted just right, sliced thick just the way you like it. And just when you think it can't get any better, look out. It's got crispy bacon in there too. Order one today on your choice of freshly baked bread. Then select any veggies you want to make your premium carb turkey and bacon sub uniquely yours. It's a great sub for people who really like turkey. Subway, fresh is what we do.